Today we're using my fastest ASG 89 here in Black Ops 6. I'm in overpowered class setup that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I had the monolithic suppressor. Whenever you shoot, your red dot will pop up on the radar, which is very helpful. It's also going to give you 2 ticks of bullet velocity and then 2 ticks of damage range. Now I'm mainly using the monolithic suppressor so that way we can have some range, so that way we can get some longer range kills if we need to. I would mainly try and stick to medium to close range though. That's where it's going to be the best. You guys can see here with these stats, you are getting 20% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 3.1, and the damage on that is 30, and then the damage beyond range is 29.3. For my next attachment for my barrel, I had the long barrel, and this is going to give you 1 tick of damage range. Same thing with the last attachment. I'm mainly using this so that way we can get some longer range kills, so that way we don't have to stick to medium to close range. I mean, it's more ideal to stick to medium to close, but if you need to take those longer range gunfights, this thing will definitely help out, because this attachment alone is going to give you the most amount of damage range in the barrel category, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, the damage at effective range is 3.2, and the damage on that is 30, and then the damage beyond range is 30.7. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the Ranger foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control and then 1 tick of sprinting movement speed. I'm mainly using this for the sprinting movement speed. This is going to speed you up so that way you can run much faster, and if an enemy is very far away, you could push up with this thing, so it's going to give you that movement boost and then take them out. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 15% to the horizontal recoil control and then 6% to the sprinting movement speed. For my next attachment for my magazine, I had the extended mag 2, and I'm mainly using this just in case I do take those longer range gunfights. I have enough ammo in my clip to take out a person at longer ranges, as well as just having more ammo in general, so make sure you guys have this on. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks of slide to fire speed, 2 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you are definitely going to love this attachment, because if you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast, as well as ADSing fast. And if you do decide to jump while ADSing, that will increase your ADS speed as well, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 11% to the ADS speed, 12% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the infiltrator stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed. I'm mainly using this so that way we have a faster stray speed, so we can move left to right very fast, making it harder for our enemies to hit you, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see with these stats, we're getting 20% to the ADS movement speed. For my next attachment for my laser, I had the tactical laser, and this is going to give you the tactical stance. I personally like this a lot just because I don't have to ADS with my actual scope. I can ADS, and it's almost like a hip fire ADS constantly, so make sure you guys have this on. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the rapid fire attachment, and this is going to increase your fire rate. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 5% to the fire rate. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wild card, make sure you guys using gunfighter, so that way you guys can have all these attachments. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I gotta use the bumpers now. I totally forgot. And your voice is shared, by the way. Huh? I said your voice is shared if you didn't know.
The lead is on.
Fucking die.
Alright, we're just getting assists now. I hate using these bumpers. Like, these bumpers are so wacky at first when you like are so used to the triggers.
Yeah,
it's just
but,
like
they're really good. I like
yeah, but I have a trigger like digital tap, so that's basically the same thing. That's the only reason why I'm so used to the bumpers or the triggers. Yeah, this is not gonna be ideal with a shotgun. But we're gonna make it work. As long as we win the game with the shotgun, I don't really care, because the shotgun is just annoying when you play against the meta weapons. I'll hop on the hill. It's gonna be crazy with pistols though once I get used to this. Yeah, I don't really like it, because I remember my bumpers were a little bit long.
Ow.
You didn't tell me he was in there.
I don't know.
I feel like a bot with this.
I see him.
Oh, yes, I can use the C4s after like holding it down like a crackhead. At least I only have to throw that down like once. Let's see. Oh, it works. Wow. Yeah, my shotgun's powerful up close.
I don't have fucking streaks.
Oh, I don't need it. I mean, I'm not getting streaks with this.
Hardpoint identified.
I could have used the ground on this map, but I thought it was a little bit too small.
Hardpoint is active.
I mean, dude, we're about to do the fucking Carnage challenge right now with the shotgun. You sounded like a fucking elephant.
Yeah, mine.
Alright, it just threw down my... It literally just threw my C4. Alright, so I gotta keep that in mind too.
Those guys. Dog out of the range. In there, man. Uh-oh. Not enough ammo. Yo.
No! Yeah, I'm gonna be dying constantly with this.
Uh-oh.
Hardpoint active.
I really want to wait until I get paid for this controller. But I want to buy it now, but I also want to get the ones with anti-stick grip. If I buy one now, I'm going to have to buy another one. That's just how it goes. I know, but I just don't want to wait for it. I don't want to use these bumpers, and then the bumpers don't work, and then I'm like, oh, no more paddles. I'm hiding here. They just need to stay. Oh no! Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Kilo. Give me that. How do you know?
At least now when I go to Black Ops 4, I'll be able to use my bumpos. I don't think I've ever used them in that. Probably a few times. I definitely did try it. Can I shoot my gun? Like, oh my god, stim up faster. Stick. The ASG. They wanted me to use this. I got a mega kill. Wow, that's the first UAV I got. I know. It's super bad when you have to figure out how to rewire your brain to use the bumpers. Teammate, are you gonna shoot your gun? I don't know who that was. Is this dude Joker or something? I'll definitely be able to streak up with the ground next game. I'm leveling it up. I just killed my person. I can't say the other word because of YouTube. Yeah. No, I was so close to streaks. Oh no. Yeah, this thing doesn't have range at all. Even with the you thought that was gonna kill me at flak jacket, stupid. Alright, teammate doesn't have any awareness. Oh no. Somebody's using a gunship. Interceptors. You mean interceptors? Stupid game. Bring the fries. Got double team. Oh wow, they actually hopped on the hill for once.
Oh, surprising, huh? How good am I?
Yeah, we gotta find some trash tacos. I'm just gonna go in every lobby until you suck.
That kid right there.
Hardpoint active.
Isn't too bad with the shotgun.
Hardpoint locked down.
I definitely do be. Oh my god, English is hard. I'd definitely be able to use this thing much better if I had my trickles.
Yeah, I got your shotgun.
Dude, the way I figured out my controller wasn't working was I was in Warzone. Oh yeah, I heard you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot you were recording.
The way I found out was I was literally about to snipe someone, didn't shoot, and I was clicking it down 1,000 times, and when I shot, the dude like moved out of the way. Oh. That was the first triple C4 since this controller got busted.
Hardpoint is active.
I don't want to use my shotgun.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Yeah, I just shoot them.
Being little dumb. Coming in fucking doors.
TACOM, requesting recon overhead.
Dude, I definitely did not want to record. I wanted to keep watching Squid Games. Because after the first episode, it kind of left you on a cliffhanger. You got to watch the rest of it. So I just went, I'm going to watch the rest of it. And then you texted me right when it was like 10 minutes left.
See, you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or you're nobody.
What a cornball.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I swear, if that goat was not dead, I was going to call BS on that. He was laying down? I didn't kill him? That's horse crap.
That's poop stack. Yeah, no,
Hostiles
Who
have the
dumb
hardpoint.
just figured out that he can shoot the thing. He could shoot the buttons.
Catch me eyes in the sky.
Oh my god, they're all pushing in like a bunch of crackheads. This kid just throws down shock sticks everywhere.
Hardpoint located.
It's like Home Alone.
Feel that? They're about to break. Give them a nudge. Hardpoint is active.
Of
Hardpoint
course,
locked
rocket launcher. Because we always gotta have the fly swatter perk on, or wild card. That's definitely better than perk read or wild card or whatever. My aim assist was locking onto something. No, it wasn't. Why did my guy say War Machine if you got it? I know.
Oh, because the game glitches out.
Yeah, that. There we go. We got the win. Finally.